question everyone is talking about. What can we do to better target their market needs? Why is everything technology-based when it comes to millennials?
First, it should be understood that millennials are anyone born after 1980 and before 2000. In the United States alone, millennials make up about 80 million of the nation's population. Altogether, millennials are spending roughly $600 billion annually, which is 28% of all daily per-person consumer spending.
However, millennials are breaking ground in consumer spending and are essentially affecting brick-and-mortar stores.
That 28% is expected to grow to 35% by 2030, creating bigger issues for stores unless they figure out a way to adjust their consumer base. Studies are showing that older millennials are more interested in shopping through their mobile devices. Yet, younger millennials seem to enjoy shopping in store. In that sense, the younger millennials are more like Generation Z, in which we will touch on later. What companies are noticing is that 80% of millennials are influenced by price, like their parents, leading to the likelihood of them shopping online, because companies are more likely to offer coupons for online purchases, as well as discounts on shipping and handling.
Majority of millennials follow brands on at least one social media platform. This allows the millennial consumer to easily access a store's website through their social media page. 1/3 of millennials will follow brands on social media to keep up with the latest trends, while 7% of millennials will follow brands to be a part of the community they offer. The rest follow brands to see what promotions and new products are being released. With that being said, 2/3 of millennials have said they would switch brands if they were offered a discount of 30%.
Which brings the whole idea back to the fact that millennials are all about a good discount, and online shopping offers more incentives for them to receive said promotions. Millennials follow the line of sales by shopping at fast fashion stores such as Zara and H&M, as well as off-price retailers including TJ Maxx, Ross Stores, and Burlington Coat Factory, all stemming to the root problem of drawing clientele away from department stores and into online sales and fast fashion retailers. Generation Z seems to be the generation that likes the way of the past, yet sticks with the constant motion of moving forward. Generation Z is anyone born after 2000 thus far.
Generation Z is self-aware, self-reliant, innovative, and goal-oriented, unlike millennials. They make up about 40% of the marketplace, which is 23 million people, and that's just in the US alone. 50% of Generation Z is a minority, but the number is continuously growing. Their spending habits are about $40 billion in buying power. They only grew up in technology, so that's all they know.
With social media being on the rise throughout their entire life, Generation Z has built a social group of people who know what they are doing at all times. This means that Generation Z surrounds themselves with people of whom they trust. With authenticity being a major building stone for this generation, it's key that companies take that into account when dealing with this consumer base.
It's easier to receive more business through e-commerce websites when ads are involved. Generation Z likes things that are tailored to their needs. For example, when scrolling through the web, Generation Z is more likely to click on an ad of something they might buy than actually purchasing it. This is because when Generation Z sees something they like, they go for it. Generation Z is all about quality and availability. They ask questions like, how fast am I going to get it, and where is the best place I can buy it?
Generation Z also likes supporting brands that are usually omnichannel and are genuine about supporting a cause. Millennials and Generation Z are alike in the fact that their motivation is sustainability, considering what's going on in the world. So if there's a chance for the consumer to donate to a cause while purchasing something, they are all for it. Along with sustainability, Generation Z is into collaborations. For example, Puma partnered with celebrity Rihanna to create a clothing line called Fenty. From there, Rihanna launched an empire, which was featured at Fashion Week, and later branched off into the beauty world, launching Fenty Beauty. Rihanna's fan base and Puma's consumer base allowed for a bigger audience to be reached. But Considering the loyalty already acquired, there was no doubt that the line would not take off. Generation Z is fascinated with A-list celebrities. Therefore, with liking certain artists or actresses, there is already a huge likelihood that they will support anything that they do.
With Generation Z being so caught up into one-on-one interactions with a brand, it takes away from department stores. Generation Z is more about the experiences, so in-store and online shopping isn't the problem, it's how they can interact with the brand itself. With that being said, brick and mortar stores need to find a way to bring those brands into their store that will market to Generation Z as a whole.
In order to get the best idea of the services that the Salon by InStyle offers, we had one of our girls go get her hair done by a stylist there at the salon.
Making an appointment was super easy. I made my appointment online and it took me less than 5 minutes. There is a salon in San Marcos, so it was really easy to get to and in a convenient location.
Once in the store, the associates were kind enough to let us know where the salon was located.
Finding the salon was a little bit tricky. There was no sign at the front of the store or by the salon, but we had an employee help us find it. Once we got in, the check-in process was super easy and we were offered refreshments. The atmosphere was super inviting.
Our colleague Mackenzie was the one to get her hair done, in which she was made comfortable and offered refreshments. Although, before the process began, it seemed as though the manager was undermining the capabilities of the employees within the salon.
After that, the visit went super quickly and our stylist Brenda was super friendly and very helpful. She got it done as fast as she could and got me out of the salon as quickly as possible.
This salon in particular was not renovated yet, but seemed as though the company had been taking proper measures to update the salon and everything it entails. Although our experience was nothing but satisfying, the salon was nothing exceptionally different from that of other chain salons. That is where we have come to help. If there is one thing that millennials and Generation Z can agree upon, it's sustainability. The millennial and Generation Z consumer base is all about supporting a brand that helps out a cause.
So Tom's provides shoes and other services to those in need in third world countries. So for every pair of Tom's that you buy, Tom's provides shoes, sight, safe birth, and bullying prevention services to those in need. It provides an incentive for the customer to buy the product because they know they are making a difference. This is where our idea for sustainability. If the salon promoted organic products, it would open up the client base. The best way to do this would be to have a section dedicated to only organic hair products. This way, the products are in clear view and easy for the customer to find.
One problem salons and stores have is promoting a product that is not easily accessible.
Millennials and Generation Z are less likely to go out of their way to gain access to products or services that should be readily available.
Some organic and cruelty-free products that could be offered are Oway, which is PETA approved, Whole Blends by Garnier, Function of Beauty, Truly Organic, and John Masters Organic. Using products like such can open the market for Salon by InStyle to millennials and Generation Z in more ways than one.
Switching to water conservation sinks would change the salon cosmetically and internally. Low pressure water systems save businesses money, which can then be used in expenditures for other areas of the salon.
Other sources of sustainability could be by using energy-saving light bulbs, ceiling fans, and buying product in bulk rather than disposable products. Ceiling fans, if used properly, can save substantial amounts on electricity bills, as well as energy-saving light bulbs.
Using recyclable and reusable materials helps the environment by cutting back on plastic waste. Buying in bulk also allows for a larger quantity at a lower cost. If JCPenney recycled empty bottles and sent their reusable materials back to factories for packaging, you could cut costs on production.
All of these options are only advancements for salons such as Salon by InStyle. With the new wave Salon by InStyle is trying to bring in, sustainability is a train that the company should get onto. Millennials and Generation Z in the marketplace are looking for ways to be loyal to a brand. That consumer base is all about interpersonal relationships, brand loyalty, efficiency, and low cost. Sustainability covers all of those aspects.
So we figured, what about an interactive map for JCPenney? One where a customer can find the salon within the store before stepping foot in the actual store. It's easier access to where it's located and departments that may be around it, creating a cross-shop experience for the shopper. The app can be accessed anywhere in-store and out of store. Location markers called drop pins would be on specific locations other than just Salon by InStyle, as well, such as Sephora and customer service. An app giving exact information regarding the salon already appeals to Millennials and Generation Z's self-reliant characteristic. The information is at their fingertips and they don't have time to go out of their way to acquire it.
An interactive app can offer products to customers related to recent searches and can show them where the products are in the store by doing in-store dropped pins. This introduces the customers to new products and facilitates their in-store experience.
The app is convenient, but to complement it, signage within the store should be added. Of course, JCPenney is known for their infamous promotions and shocking doorbuster deals, so it's nothing new when you see a red marker on a rack. However, signage hanging from the ceiling and posted on the walls is more convenient for the customer and clarification tools for the app itself. Signs with Salon by InStyle and even Sephora should be posted throughout the store as well.
Without promotion, not a lot of people know that the salon exists. So an interactive map can promote not only the Salon by InStyle, but also the store and its products as a whole. Sales and promotions are already accessible through the app, so giving the customer a reason to be on the app will promote more sales.
One of our ideas for JCPenney's is creating more of a social media presence. One way we were thinking that they could do this is by creating a geo filter on Snapchat for any promotions or events that are happening. This allows Millennials and Generation Z to connect with a chain salon but make it into a more personal hairstylist feel. Millennials and Generation Z are the generations of technology. We spend 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year on social media. A lot of the reasons consumers are loyal to brands is because of their social media presence. They have access to brand websites, promotions offered, and any new products that the store gets in. Creating a presence on social media allows you as a store to connect with generations who have access to the internet anywhere they go. Creating a geo filter on Snapchat allows for customers to let the world know where they shop for clothing or beauty products. It's an easy step to create a geo filter, and the cost of getting one is relatively low, depending on location and time frame. To create the perfect geo filter for your stores, JCPenney's could have a contest involving customers to submit their artwork and give the person with the best designs a prize. This allows you to engage with younger generations like Millennials and Generation Z. Another way to create more of a social media presence is by creating an Instagram page for Salon by InStyle, showing videos of hair tutorials and hair makeovers for whoever wants to be in the video. This allows for generations of technology to see how great the stylists are and expand the salon